Good morning, students. Today we will be discussing square roots of decimals using long division method. Here you are going to learn how to find the square root of 17.64. You know how to find the square root of whole numbers. In that we used to pair the group from right to left, isn't it? Here, but one condition is different. The whole number part, that is 17, and the decimal part is 64. You can see the arrow here. We will pair the decimal part from left to right. That is why I have given the arrow this side. You are starting from 6 to 4. What about 17? It is directed to right to left, isn't it? Make sure that you noticed the arrows. The decimal part is grouped from left to right and the whole number part is grouped from right to left. That is the only difference that you come across finding the square root of decimals. All other procedures are same as finding the square root of whole numbers. What will you do? You will check the number 17. Which is the perfect square number near to 17? You know, it is 4 into 4, 16. Isn't it? So we will write 4 and 4. 4 into 4 is 16. Subtract, you will get 1 and you took 64 below. Now, what about this point? This point you will put in the quotient. Okay. Now, don't put this point in this part. Now, 4 plus 4, 8. You will find a suitable number here using trial and error. The same method you followed in whole numbers. Now I got 2. 82 into 2 is 164. So what is the square root of this number? Square root of 17.64 is equal to 4.2. Clear? We'll do the next one. 7.2. Sorry, the question is 51.84. Can you tell me how will I group 84? It starts from left to right. It starts from left to right. And 51 I started from right to left. Which is the perfect square number near 51? It is 49. So we wrote 7 into 7 is equal to 49. This decimal number goes up. Subtract 51 minus 49, it is 2. 84 will come down. Okay. Now 7 plus 7, 14. This number you have to get using trial and error. Clear? So 142 into 2 is 284. So what is your conclusion? The square root of 51.84 is 7.2. Clear? Next question. The question is 42.25. Now, how many numbers are there in the decimal part? Decimal part is 0.25. So, you will group it together. What is the whole number part? The whole number part is 42. That also goes for one group. So, 42 is one group and 25 is the other group. So, which is the perfect square square number near to 42? Yes, you know 6 into 6 is 36. 6 into 6 is 36. As you have finished the whole number part, the decimal point goes to the quotient. Don't bring it down. You should always take it to the quotient. Now 42 minus 36. It is 6. Bring the next pair down. That is 2, 5. So what did you get? 625. Now 6 plus 6, 12. You have to find the digits place, one's digits place here. How will you find? It is trial and error method. Now you will get 125 into 5 is 625. So what will you conclude? The conclusion is that root of 42.25 is equal to 6.5. Next. .29. Yes, children, here you have a 3-digit number. The whole number part is having only 1 digit and the decimal part is having 2 digits. Isn't it? Now, let us see how we are going to group it. From the decimal point to left to right, one group. That is 29 is the first group and after the decimal point only 1 digit is there. So that forms a group. Now, which is the first number you are going to see? 7. The perfect square number which lies near 7. That is 4. Why did you take 4? 9 is near to 7, isn't it? You should not take a larger number than 7. You should take a perfect square number that lies near to 7 but less than that. So, 2 into 2, 4. 7 minus 4, 3. How did you get 4 here? 2 plus 2, 4. 7. How did you get 7? By trial and error method. That is 41 into 1, 42 into 2, 43 into 3 and so on. You will continue till you get 329. So 47 into 7 is equal to 329. So what will you conclude, students? That is the square root of 7.29 is equal to 2.7. Thank you, children. By this, we come to an end of our today's session. So today we discussed how to find the square root of decimals. Students, the only difference is that you have to group the decimal part from left to right and the whole number part from right to left. What is decimal part? The numbers which comes after the decimal point is known as its decimal part and the numbers which comes before the decimal point is known as its whole number part. Make sure that you group it correctly so that you will get the square root of the decimal number very correctly. Thank you.